Yeah, let's find out if Astralis have the faith, have the ability today to take down Imperial as they should. It's a fast wrap towards Hell. First pick Farley out of the sky, and Farley's dead again. Fur kills him twice over.
Farley, he's doubled himself, maybe this way. Actually,
0-2.
We've got two operas now for Astralis, and there's one of them's not Glaive. Zipnik's coming through, ripping apart Fallen, so a double Farley death and one for Fallen. Blame F now in the vent. Imperial starting to adjust to the possible slip through the defense down towards the B site. Back up towards A, and here comes Glaive.
Running them down to the back of the site. Bolts is picked by Zip, and now the bomb plant in. Imperial have the kit. Astralis, they didn't need config in this round to find those openers. A 3-on-5 that they flipped on its head up through the vent. Comes Fur, Blame picks Vinny out of the sky, and great shooting for the Peter.
It just felt like this could just be a death move, but it actually worked out to be the competitive roster he hoped it would be.
Yeah, that was something that you know, they even talked about differently. I feel like when this roster was formed, players like Fallen were saying, "Yeah, it's it's
a very quick turnaround for these guys." And I mean, they're not the young spring chickens they used to be, and they're not so used to the intense tournament schedule. That's a lot of damage for FNX. And they're sending the MAC-10 on through, holding it down. Fallen and FNX actually getting a lot of damage here. It's just the SMGs left. If they can grab a couple of these rifles, that'll be massive for Imperial. They're running after them. Bomb is blowing them in all different... Oh, a little bit of a gap to play with for Fallen. Oh, so quick. That's definitely Falling.
Yeah.
Lovely pick onto Fallen. Advantage now siding with Astralis. Glaive is getting so much control as he begins his wrap around Heaven.
Yeah, you've got lower, you've got Heaven. They could, again, take this B control, force rotates, and come back up the vent, see what Glaive gets in this position. They're trying to fight both sites at the same time. Fur's been here since before the smokes, though. They've just got to walk past him. Honestly, they could get into the vent and come up easily. They're going to double back through main, take the safe route rather than walk into the danger zone, but there's danger around every corner. Vinny with 2 off the AK. Glaive will trade out of Heaven, but it's too little, too late. Bolt to the back of the site. He's going to get overwhelmed as well. Just enough time to plant, you'd think, unless FNX can stop them from Heaven. They might just win the kills instead. Does he stick or does he fake?
He has to plant.
He fakes, and that's not going to be enough for config. FNX does not bite, and Imperial picked their first up. It's one peek from Heaven, you just think you're going to get run down. Config wants to try and win it on merit alone.
Oh, leg shot. Short second peek. All right, Fallen.
Balls.
And because of that, he delays them, he splits them up, and FNX is able to come down on the rotation from Hell, able to double up and puts it down to Blame F and Glaive. Bolts is pushed to the lobby. He's found the bomb. Now loose Blame F, the last remaining player. Got the Galil looking to rattle away. Does take Bolts' life, but it's chunked down to half HP in doing so, and Vinny just pushes pretty much every team rocking that now. But look at this. FNX, you wild man. He's going to go right into Zipex. Always ready for it. Big brain there on Zipex, ready for the play.
Ratting it. Bolt is even, again, in the hut with an MP9. This is perfect. He can find a gap. He can find a timing. And it's there right now. If he goes, he's got options on his plate. Smoke's coming down on the fly outside. Bolt's looking for Zip. But he's going back to check the corner. Bolt's close, but not quite. The molly is going to displace Fallen. He's got to go back or forward. And oh dear, he's going in past it. Just lives in the cubby of the hut. 2 players left for Imperial. Fur will put up something, but Astralis have already owned that B-bomb site. And they're still lurking for exits. Farley's finding one, and
will be shielded away in a window somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe see...
Oh, wait.
Ooh,
3 on 5?
Kills back. All right, 2 picked up. Zipex and Farley coming through. But again, Bolts is just an incredible anchor player. You can rely upon him time and time again to get the multi-kills in difficult positions. And CT vent, you're not really long for the world once you kind of start to fluff a few bullets that... And you got to rely upon Imperial's rotation back through. Astralis still maintain the advantage. Oh, Glaive had an opportunity, but a tight angle to try and fight. Luckily, his teammates are going to get the kills within the site, and Fur has to do it all. Bomb isn't down here for Astralis, and that's the pick back from Fur. And again, Glaive's on 1 HP. Fur has a real shot at this, but Zipex
exactly.
Pretty cool.
I'm down.
FNX. Oh, collateral damage.
Nice kill by FNX. Big distraction outplay.
Yeah, he mind gamed Glaive to kill his own teammate. And now we're bound to the 4v4 rotation down into the lower side. Has been had already for Imperial. They're going to put Fur up towards control and window, and Vinny to hold off the ramp. But Astralis realized with those initial kills, there's probably an adjustment in the defense to put a couple of players down lower. And so now they can go back to lobby and think about the last minute hit in towards this A site.
Yeah, only 2 players. Astralis have walked into heavier stacks on top and still come out on top, so this should be theirs, you'd like to think. Just this one guy on Rafters. It's a good position for Bolts. Can Fallen get in position in time? Bolts with one. Oh, no one's looking. Glaive checking close. They come up the vent again, and the suppression continues for Imperial, but a 1v4 for Config. Not Farley. Don't get confused. Imperial certainly might be. Shots give it away, and Config gets to double back to A.
Fantastic stuff from Bolts. Lightning Bolts, always most potent, just at the highest of points, and they equal
Passive
balance,
aggressive,
right? Yeah, so you've got the classic Anchor style player of Bolts, and Furrow has a little bit of spice to him. Furrow playing some great Counter-Strike at the moment. Good opening kill for him. I'd say 6 rounds for Astralis isn't bad so far. They'd love a 7th, and I think they absolutely could get that 7th going into the second half. Imperial want to try players in the world on their side.
Yeah. I mean, Glaive was spamming smokes before the A1S meta.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep that in mind. Even more terrifying now.
So you want to try and get as many rounds in this first half as you possibly can if you're Imperial. And they actually are in a good position to try and get those 9. Because next round, Astralis is still going to be lacking a bit.
We're in front.
You don't want to go down after the time, BlameF.
Look up! He heard something. He knows. Oh!
Luckily dies before the time.
Astralis have to fight this. Again on the fly, Smoke's not telegraphing this play until it's
flash.
already here, and FNX...
He's sticking around.
He took too long to make his mind up. Glaive gets through the molly. He couldn't decide whether to stay or go. Well, he will go to the next round. Glaive has found 2 on the entry. And Astralis, you think that this is as good as done.
Officials replay here.
Yeah, all those officials, yeah. Not bad.
That's chunky.
Of all players, though, at least it's the But Glaive continues to be a nuisance, but he got blocked by Config, trying to run back, and Fallen somehow doubles up with a FAMAS. He's dead. Gets a little bit too hungry, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Breakfast is served, and a 2-on-2 on our plate.
Good patience there from Farley just to hold that, expecting the potential swing out towards Garage. But this play, if they decide to go to this A site, and BlameF is in the hut. Eventually, Farley is going to go down because he's got low HP, easy pick. Now continues to try and track BlameF, who decides it's better to wrap around the doorway. Could catch the timing here on Vinny. And
green taste.
Salty.
Why?
I don't know. Pistol round. Anyway, as we move on.
God, Blame. Maybe lean in further, closer. Is this the pistol repeat? Is this the same as the first half? No one's dead, though. Bolts with a pick. Vinny gone. They're getting close, Farley. They're right below you, buddy. Oh, boy. Woo. Blame's eventually ridded of the garage, and Fur will fall after one more. Glaive even picks out a player outside. And now, somehow, some way, we're in a 1v3. It's rather Glaive in the lobby. Fallen. Tapping.
Tapping now. Man now, peace. No one giving him a shot.
Now. He could reset lobby.
Make sure his monitor's angle.
Hey, it works, man.
Yeah, used to it. Well, Zipex, back box. Put a lot of pressure down onto the...
Throw these, we're going down. Obviously, there's still a level of expectation. He will fast through the door with a flash. Vinny finds Config. The rest of his team drop down the vent. And Vinny is just selling this one right now. Can't get any more, but luckily Zip knows this is a B play. He doesn't, however, know about Bolts. Firing off a bit too soon. 2 on the ramp side, coming into collapse on FNX, who hits a headshot, but no more. And now it's just about mopping up rotations. But careful, boys. These ones are going to be a little late for Astralis down the vent. However, the bomb not for Imperial. They need to take space.
Fur looking to smack him up. Well, Fallen playing up in the rafters. Looks on down. Glaive commits immediately, and now we're down to just BlameF. Well, he's got to show that he has got the CT antics up his sleeve. Coming through the double doors. If he gets onto the back of the side with the time ticking too far gone, BlameF has got 1 pick, and on the way out the door looking for the follow-up on Fur. Oh, he won't even get that. Damage has been done, and so softened up enough to die to the 35 seconds as well. You can't really be methodical here. You just have to move through quite quickly. MP9 is going to start to rattle away. They do consider the boost. They check it in. BlameF luckily coming in to help out Glaive. Utility slowing down Imperial, and no expanse to the Brazilian Empire in this round. Fallen left into the 1 versus 4. Having to
is pushing these smokes, and you can see Blame just tells his team, guys, get out. They're going ramp.
How many times are you going to try and run a fake outside?
Yeah, without actually
anybody with them. just so easy for Astralis to adjust to that. Like immediately coming back to hold off the ramp play. Another one picked up. Does a lot of work from that one position. The glass isn't broken, so they're going to smoke it off. And he can't really do much about that. If the glass was broken, he could play through it. And now he starts to spam it. Gives away his position, trying to delay as the decon door is open as well. Imperial can't feel too comfortable here.
Yeah. And the longer that goes on, the more position Astralis gets.
20
seconds. Yeah, you want to plant, but nowhere safe. You need kills.
You can't win the round now.
Config's got it.
Yeah. Fur's going to do his best to try and pull some kills this way, but team's not actually playing outside. You know, Fury have never run the outside exec.
Yeah.
A lot of inner hits, but BlameF picked through the smoke. Finally, a commitment towards the outside smokes. Unfortunately for Imperial, it's done in a round where they don't really have weapons to compete. And BlameF just pulling out the pistol and will close it with a headshot on Fallen. It's now just Bolts and Fur who try their best down to the lower side. That's an important kill to find because now actually sets up the opportunity for a plant. And Bolts' kill in the vent has now upgraded his weapon into the M4A1S. So suddenly there is a chance to win this round for Imperial. And another pistol round? Surely not.
Oh, Fur still got a chance in the clutch. This is a 2-on-4 turned 1-on-2 for Fur. Plant for him. Both players on the other side and no smoke. Molly going to clear dark, but Astralis don't know where Fur sits. And if he wraps, he's going to lose time. He has to go back to double door. He hears them very close. He can try and isolate these fights. Quick tap. Fur's going to check it in a second. Stalled it to the last possible chance, and he clears it. There's no time. Fur's won this round. 1v2 picked up. 2v4 locked out, and Imperial find their second T-side round on an eco.
And they went outside.
Minion. Oh, the fade favors Vinny with a headshot. Now he can put the pressure on. Only one guy on A. Heaven player of Blade has come in to help out. Util's going to stop the rush for Imperial, but Astralis aren't giving any way back in. They think, let's take outside, and that molly is perfect. Pushes Farley back, gives Imperial the room to either cross with the smokes or fake out and go garage. Maybe they'll try and split this A site after Vinny picked top. Fur's going to look for a gap right beside Blame, although he doesn't know. Glaive is dead in lobby. It's falling apart. That might save it. Blame could be the hero that Astralis need.
He knows Fur's here as well. He's tracked him, but Fur will beat him out. And a kill comes through for Imperial. They've got double the player count of Astralis right now.
Oh,
Fur is just on one right now. He is bloodthirsty. Zipex only has a scout. I don't know how, but he's swinging on nothing he could possibly walk into, but here comes Fallen, spamming down, reads it, reads the possible face upon the smoke, and Config shredded. Astralis down to 3 players. The chances Vinny has already got down towards the lower side. Zipex is tracking him, but Vinny starts to consider and takes the kill. That one.
Clean.
Nice
Vinny,
shot.
he's had a couple of taps this game.
He has a chance again for another one. They're doubled up though. You've got Glaive in towards the secret stairs, Config taking up close position at red. Vinny climbs over the top.
Oh, he's been baited by Glaive.
Oh, he hasn't seen anything upon Config. He actually sees a bit of him now. He can separate him into the fights. Remember the flank coming around the backside right now from Zipex, and Vinny nearly
Zip gets curious, and Fur hits the timing on the head.
Ridiculous. Imperial have the advantage. Glaive tries to pull it back, but as BlameF up in the rafters that rains down hell upon the players below him. Config with another headshot. BlameF big sound, and Fallen reacts quick enough to take him out, so that kill is given away. And Astralis now back into the 2v2 of 25 seconds left. They have to get the bomb back, they have to put it down. And Config, I don't know if they're going to be ready for this. This quick reposition as he takes the HUD control. The time is starting to become very limited, and Config is in such a powerful position. Headshot onto Fur. Bomb rolls to his feet. Fallen has to get the shot. He has to start planting now. He goes for the fake. Oh, not again! Saw, they just fake it out. Now it's got to be overtime if Imperial want to win this map.
Yeah.
BlameF is now confidently making his way through those smokes, gathers all the info. He's trying to barrel back in time, but Imperial made the call to go quickly. Although Glaive is holding and doing good damage, finally forced away from the round. But look at that. Look how quick Zipex is back. Go through the hell window, but it's not broken. He's been spotted. Oh no! Farley in such an awkward position, and information given over to Fallen. He'll spam him down. Farley gone through the wall, and now it's just Zipex. He realizes he has the potential to win this round because he has the bomb right in front of him. Zipex, the clutch, no stranger to the situation. Here's them coming from heaven. They drop down silent. With the surf, and now Zipix caught in an awkward spot. He throws the molly down, they're putting pressure on towards it, but the smoke has gone forward, so Zipix can't really fend off. The bomb regathering, they're actually going to pick it up and draw it back, but Zipix is in a position, they start to spam him. Good bullets, drop down from falling.
Every little detail, every bit counts. Farley, this one has to count.
He's got the dig. He's spotted without really doing much here, and he is going to be taken out. So first kill goes Imperial's way. Over time, looking to be served on up. Glaive diving down the vent to try and patch the hole that may be open here. Fallen trying to draw the fight, and you get tapped like it's an AK. Glaive right away to the headshot upon the MP9, and Zipex has found the other kill. BlameF makes his way through lobby. They need kills back here, Imperial. 20 seconds left. BlameF's behind him.
Does he clear it? He has to. He needs to. He will. 3 on 2. They're running amok. They're in the bomb site. Bomb getting planted. Heaven smoke to set them up for the retake. It's Zip up in top. Blame resetting in lobby. Just his presence alone is causing paranoia for Bolts, and he turns back around. Blame will win the round and win the game for Astralis. 16-14. They do it. Fast towards Con. Farley gets dinked out of the round immediately. Glaive is tucked on the stairs, but you can often pre-fire this. Flash is good. They're going to jump through. Farley dead. Glaive goes over the top, but only with one. Luckily, it's a 3-on-3 with Zip helping out. Config has that rotate cut from the window room. And jumping in, that's a beautiful shot for Zip. What a spanking kill on Defer, and he's going to try and live. Let Imperial get placed in the site. Both players spotted. Astralis can set up for the retake. They have double nades here, Dingo.
It's important here that Imperial get off to a good start on the pistol. They have to try and secure this one. Ned's going through. Config, fighting from jungle. Takes out FNX. Bolts move forward in towards CT. It is a powerful position, but 3 players. And Config does that. Come through a couple of times too, I'm sure, throughout this half, but Config looking to disrupt early on. He's playing in towards the short smoke, and it actually might work out. Look at this. Steps going by. They're going to walk right on by, and he swings out. It's one for Config. Needs the double, and he'll come away with both. Finally taken out, but Bolts and FNX right back into the round again here for Imperial. It is suddenly...
Default plant with FNX very deep in the bomb site, but he's got the spot. Those bolts are stuck default. Luckily, that reposition to the back of the bomb site will avoid the Molotov, and he's slowed down as well. He can smoke it. He now knows he's got FNX isolated, but no peek getting given to him. He's got to fish out his frags.
It's taking too long here as well. He's used up significant pieces of utility. The HG's going to go through, and when you don't get any forward, right into the wetting arms of Config. They are ready for him, but dealing with him is another problem. Config, surgical precision to the headshot. Bolts back in with the wallbang, and it's a kill into the 3v2. Imperial down a player, but luckily a lot of time to figure their way out of this one.
Creepy crawlies, huh? Down under. And with 3 up, they could even boost in the window. There could be a gap, but Blame has just moved in to watch this position. Still might be tempting for Imperial in a spot like this. Blame is going to catch a head or 2. He's seen Bolts as well. Nade should do nice damage. He'll take...
Boosted.
Oh.
Kill through the smoke from FNX. Fallen able to follow up. It's starting to look very good for Imperial right off the get-go here. That kill was found towards the ramp early this time, so that's... I believe Config that's gone down there, so it's a bit of a rough spot to be in. 2 players down already for Astralis. Only a couple of moments away from a kill from Farley. Surely sound cue, but okay. Turns back, Farley. Look at the fire being sent out here from Imperial. Just limiting all these pesky positions the Astralis could be playing from. I love the call to go in towards this player, Nate. Standard, keeping it clean.
Especially after so many rounds in middle. You saw Astralis actually started triple mid with bait and switch setup. Well, at least Blame comes through the smoke. He's picked off the first. Plant is dangerous. Blame's coming over the top. Oh dear, they can't stop him. He's killed one. Bomb does make it down to the ground. FNX spams out Glaive. It's just smoke kills right now. Here's that big flank from middle that we talked about. Bolt is ready though as Config sneaks into the angle. It's a 2-on-3 here. Orb shot misses, but no pressure yet. Astralis are the ones on the clock.
BlameF has a kit, he has a smoke and a flash. That's the utility they have to make do with. Smoke goes in towards Powers. Closer, spots out, falling, overextending, and that's the kill through. Now pressure starting to be applied.
Got kit.
There's a kit down in the open, but Farley's taken out. Even with the kit, the time is limited here, and all FNX has to do is hide on Tetris to win this round. He then leaps for the fight risk to this defense, but 30 seconds left. Imperial leaving the time, and now the jump spot, it's the call to go. They're bringing everybody over here, but Zip has gone down. Vinny dives out the window, kill is through, and now Blame F looking to cause some problem. First kill is his, close to the transfer, but cannot deny the bomb plant. Shot so close. Vinny is the walking wounded right now, dead to rights, but still alive. Still kicking inside of the smoke. Finally, Vinny put in the ground by Blame F, but he set up Fallen with a small chance. A small opportunity, but in this shot, Glaive just reason it works.
What, it stops you from
sneezing?
Pineapple.
Yeah.
We're trolling.
It actually works, Hugo. Try it.
Okay, I'll try it later. And shoot. Oh, missed shot for Config. They've got the smokes down and they've run down a rifle. This is weird.
Not again, Astralis. They had a few of these over on Nuke, didn't they?
Buddy.
And Fallen decapitates Glaive. Oh no.
Save. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your eco win. Is it Nuke?
Mine's too.
It's your boy.
It's Oi Oi.
He is a Brit. He's got a Q.
What's his other one?
Oh, that's it, I think.
That's the catchphrase right there.
Oh, but it's perfect spawn smokes for Imperial. They cut off both sides of Archway. What the hell is that for Fallen? That's one naughty.
Is he blowing your mind?
He is. He's thrown another BX. Dude, that's the Rob smoke. That's the Rob smoke. Look where it landed.
Wow.
It lets you
get the Rob smoke.
That's cool, man. It lets you run with it and go drop at the same time, but he's a little wide.
Yeah.
Oh, they've seen him. Oh,
No.
yeah, that's the worst case scenario. He didn't even hear the drop, surprisingly. Now they just start running up ramp. Wild, good flash for Glaive.
Oh.
He'll make it work. 2 kills. As Blame has the cross to default, he won't be able to stop him. Nice shot for Balls. He turned from what he thought was a flash. It was actually an HE.
Somewhere.
How do you justify this?
We can find evidence.
They're doing it again. They're doing it against Astralis, who, yeah, okay, historically don't play this map, but this is home ground for Blame and Config, and for Farley as well. He's going to find an opener. But Astralis need to win this round, or they're going to get rolled.
They have been struggling to find openings recently, though, so that is a little change. So we'll see if they can convert it. That is the main thing here. Farley, another one. They push in towards him, happily collects the life of Bolts as well.
Get away not just with a round, but a flawless round. They have a bit more breathing room, a bit of a... Yeah, that's the in-game leader effect. Hey, if it works, it works. Oh, they're running through. They smoked the molly. What a quick pace and what a disrespectful play. FNX puts Glaive in the dirt. Blame spamming the smoke. He is 19-5, but he might not even play into the outcome of this round. Oh, no! As the smoke blooms, Fallen's going over the top. He wants more! Headshot to Zip. And how many of these rounds for Imperial?
Astralis just can't deal with it. The fast-paced plays that Imperial throw at them.
Oh, you're dead.
Traded after 1.
At the end of the half, because already this has been a pretty dire CT side. That's a helping hand, though, for boosted in. Blame sees through the light. And as it goes dark, so does Fur's eyes. Close for this round. 5 on 4. But Imperial not done yet.
Lack utility right now for Astralis. It's still under a minute left. Farley goes down as Bolts extends out of Palace. A snappy kill. He'll come right back into his lair again. Blame F smoked off at jungle. And he goes searching for Glaive and lands on top of his head.
Heat seeking.
But look at this, Sipix realizes lack of utility, has to move forward. He has to take some ground and Bolts again. Delivering impact. Sipix needed that kill and he gets it. Now barreling back into the B side, looking to defend from short, but Vinny is ready for Sipix to peek from the apartments. And now they turn their attentions to A instead.
They were panic rotating. It's just being drugged back and forth. No one knows which way to go. Blame's finally worked it out. Vinny crosses, and he wins the fight with 1 health against Blur. Config's in no hurry. Smokes and flashes over, fighting that ticket player. But FNX removes him and his buddy from the round.
This is looking very good for Imperial now. If you pick out the pistol round, you convert it, you'll be on your way to a 3rd map. Fallen under pressure. Farley puts pressure on him and able to come away with a pick, but Fur alleviates it almost immediately. Farley continues to get a couple of kills and needs this one in window. He needs Fur's life.
Comfortable in. They just need to pick where to plant. If they go open, it doesn't matter. Dead immediately, and now Zip dead from spawn. as FNX.
Here comes the pop. Astralis about to head into the B site. Imperial completely at the ready here. FNX is going to deploy the HE. Sees them running towards short. Should have called that for Vinny, and Vinny unable to handle it. So the space has been created for Astralis, but FNX doing a great job of just delaying, allowing his teammates to come on in. And searches out the player inside of the site, but it's already gone.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
All right.
Did he just fire off the flash, or did he see Vinny? That's what I want to know. Maybe a bit of both. Does find Zip through the smoke and gets out, keeps the advantage, even extends it with FNX going aggressive, and Blame is sitting in the smoke, waiting for the fade. As it does, a new one is in his face, but that will also go with time. Time heals all smokes, and Blame is now alone.
Will he try to win the round this time? Kill on Fur. Another kill added to the tally here for BlameF. A better weapon now collected. 35 seconds. Jumps into the window and sees one in the underpass. Luckily still alive here for BlameF. Stuck in the undertow.
Could both face Con together. Conflict's been killed up in Palace. Aggressive by FNX. They're just not getting respect from Imperial right now. The grenade and Fur find a kill apiece. Farley, the first kill of the round, doubles up, but Glaive is dead.
How is he not dead?
Okay, he's dead.
Finally, he's dead. All right, there we go.
Surely not the end. To that deep smoke there, calling off the B attack for Astralis. They can't even get apartments, and they certainly can't get middle. This is it, folks. The beginning of the end. 2 kills from it.
Well, it is all but over. 16-6. An impressive victory from Imperial to deal with this.
Ooh. Right around the corner. Config couldn't pick a side. Got the decision made for him. Nice tap for Glaive anymore. They're getting close. They're already in. Blame has that cross, but not for long as Fur pops through the long smoke put down by Astralis. Going to try and cancel the plant. Just can't do it. Can't do a thing. He's just dead immediately. Taps for Farley. Too little, too late.
I'm going to try and build up some cashews. Fallen. Sent through the B site. Fur holding on to long defensive. We'll start to see a group of players running down into his crosshair. Fur with another
toilet. Timing's everything here. All peaks deep. Farley finds one. He knows there's another man close. Leaves it up to Blame, but he swings. Thank goodness, Blame.
Considering the money is still good, you can get a very good buy into this round.
Wow, what a deep peek for Zip before the smoke bloom.
Wow. Easy pickings. Vinny and FNX knocked out. See much more impact on a few of the individuals you didn't see any.
Close. No flash right now. Just
Blame.
gonna walk in and oof. Not weak, walk.
Well, BlameF was a little bit weak in that round. Goes down straight away. Fur removes him. Advantage picked up here from Imperial, countering the bathroom setup. Now they need to focus on getting the bomb towards the site because they haven't been able to do that 2 rounds in a row now. And as I mentioned, there's no saves coming in this round for the T side. You've just got to go. Mole comes in to slow them down out towards long. That does allow Astralis to strengthen the defense a little bit in 35 seconds. This clock is starting to tick on for Imperial. Do they go back down to B? Absolutely. That looks like the call right now. 1 player there for the CT side. Smoke burnt out. You've got to go through that.
Perfect util timing for Zip. They
Perfect
might
rotation.
set up a boost as well. They're actually coming out through CT. He's going to flash Monster. They're flashing him in again. This is screwed for Imperial. He can't save it at 5-on-4. Vinny's out with a kill. Scout will not connect. That could have been it. That could have been everything. But instead, missed shots and the bomb going down. Glaive hits a follow-up from Heaven. They've got no smoke. They're fighting in the site. Glaive falls in. He can win everything right now in the middle of the madness. 3 players right round the corner. Missed shot. Bolts will win it out. And Vinny just crouched on default. Climbs up to close. Have some util. Bolts and Fallen are throwing smokes. Flashes over the top. In come Imperial.
Molly goes down to try and slow. Glaive is good for 1. Vinny trades it out and now under pressure. Zip picks, but he handles it well.
Nice.
With the cover of the barrels can maintain his position and strength can be had because Config's come to help him. Come to help out his defense, but Zipex might not need them as he's just taking everybody down. All right, Zipex, this is a great round out of nowhere.
Yeah. So Blame gets all the way in. Orc does find that mid-pick. Farley just gets out in time. Config also escaped Con back to the bomb site.
Fallen's dead.
Yeah, Blame's won the round. Save. Just save. It's over. It's done. They're going to try frag out on B. Very
slow. But also,
Inferno. I'll hold this thought. Oh my goodness, they're running!
It's a rush B. Imperial have had enough of just sitting back and running the clock down, so they're going very quick into the B site.
Woo!
Oh, Config
Dunk.
sends it on in. Quick nade kill on FNX. Vinny falls pretty quickly after as well. And it's just falling apart all over the seams here for Imperial.
Tagged.
Fallen's on 16 HP already. Config diving down. Wants to finish off his prey, but Bolts fends off the offensive.
Oh, no.
And this might just turn into a round win for Imperial. But as soon as I say that, Bolts take it down in the...
When I try and talk about this, do Imperial keep rushing B? He mollied himself! Zip mollied himself! 1G!
That's a real bad 1G right there.
He had a smoke, he pulled the wrong
That's almost a protest technique right there. Self-immolation.
What is it called?
Self-immolation.
Oh dear, they're gonna lose the round. Not fire.
He's become a
flame with the exits.
Another one added to the tally. 4 up on the board. 5 potentially here as he taps. Not to find a kill though.
Oh, run.
Run.
Nice. Are you simple? Probably not.
If you are simple, hello simple. Oh, Cliff, push. Vinny catches him, and Vinny gets a double.
They just love a B rush.
Here we go. Zip. Gets one in towards Monster, but gets traded out almost immediately.
If they could do it.
Takes 6 rounds. This was a beautiful layup for Imperial. I feel like they're just better in the quicker rounds in general.
Yeah, I mean, the B rushes are really all that's worked in terms of breaking through the buy round.
It was similar on Nuke as well, right? They had the quicker plays were really potent. Oh, Bolts.
Dear.
This could be a real issue for the Astralis side, because Config's down on B, but look what he's got. A USP. He has to win the rifles to come back and try and help out. But it has to be a retake now.
Yeah.
And there's one kit in play. It's on the back of Blame F. One single flash.
What?
Okay. Wallbang through the site from Blame F, and that's the kill that pulls it back. Bolt gets caught by that one piece of utility Astralis had, and now they're pushing in towards the site. Blame F cutting through them. This is so much impact found on the CT side for Blame F. A 3K delivered, and now Bolt's left.
He knows.
Yes.
Does he want to flank B though? Because they've got to get past 2 long players right now. Yeah. Toilets is a danger.
It's all about this kill, and Bolts is going to grab it. Vinny looking for the winnie. Oh, he's found it as well. Glev's head no longer attached to the rest of his body. And Config is in the bathrooms. 14 seconds. Can't really do much about this. Bolts is ready for him. Popping up, but that was some mad Foon speed right there from Config. Luckily, Bolts. That's where he spends most of his days.
Yeah. He's got a buddy at least. Oh, Farley peeking deep. They swap sides. They swap contacts. Then they go back. That's a lovely off angle for Blame. Last place, Vinny's checking. He is caught. That Fur's going to try and play off this. He seems aware. Oh, Farley rescopes in time. And they are just getting swept aside. Astralis with the cleanest round yet. Unless Bolt has anything to say. To the monster side, even though Blame called, lads, they're running long. They've taken spawn. Config cut down again. Very weird round right now where Astralis seemingly had all the info, but none of the ability to win it unless Blame can ace.
Oh, well, Blame,
nice.
Trust yourself, you good.
God, I was thinking, like, I swear they were T-side.
That's okay. Oh, Config. That's a quick opener. Zippex following up as Fur. At least he gets one, but it's not enough really here for Imperial to feel good about.
Spread thin. They send Glaive into A. Whatever he gets, he sets them up for the B play. He either draws Imperial out of the bomb site or he flanks them, and it's the former, but now he knows. No one's in.
They have a kit here for Imperial. They're going to get another quick kill here. Maybe something can happen of this.
Look at the space taken, though.
Very deep. Oh, that's a lovely little angle spotted. Good team play here from Astralis to peek out of the bathrooms, and they gain quite a bit of control. They start to move their way quickly in towards this A site.
Oh, tag.
They're softened up now.
They're going to bail. At least one player running back.
These are slow, tentative rounds, but also you can get into chaos in these last few seconds. Is still committing into the A site. Config over the top. Fantastic flash setup for Farley. And Config deals with the second player. Falling up, still a threat. Finally gets taken out. Falls into the 1v2 and so close.
Fur on long. I mean, even if they don't flash, they should trade. The jump doesn't see him. They line up. Oh, dear. It's a murder on long. Fur with all 3 and the bomb. They're going to have to reroute. Fur gonna get caught with nades perhaps. He peeks with the flashbang, the nade up close. They're just trying to bully him, batter him, bruise him, but Fur puts on a show. 4 and yeah, good cartoon. Was it a cartoon?
I think it was a cartoon movie, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna find him. Shot. Oh, and he flicks back. Dink though. They're chasing him down. Zip with a flash, not gonna do a thing. Bolts ducks below. Grenades from the B bomb site. Oh, Glaive finds him. Good grenade. Dies at least a hero, takes 2 with him to the grave. 3 on 3, but Config is very deep right now. However, the AWP is here. We still don't know what's going to happen with Fallen. He's got 2 kills, but this is the first time he's had a CT AWP in position, missed shot. Flashes over the top, looking for more, hits a tag. Fallen needs to finish the job, but he can't escape Config's clutch. A win to win, but it will feel a bit bittersweet if they do it like this in map 3. And a Walker smoke. This calling has been really good in the T side for Astralis. They found all the gaps. They've done it again. Anti-eco into B. Always the right choice. And Blame is going to churn 2. There's one more behind the smoke. He knows it. That smoke came down for Vinny. Getting spammed through it. Out of heaven. Not for long.
Blame is just a mad fragger.
Yeah.
Nobody's found that. Config coming through as well, just Fur with the rifle that he bought into this one. He's finally got something from it. Oh, okay. Little headshot on the last go.
Give it a go. Kill Fur right here, right now. Spams instead. Good angle for Vinny. Wow. Blame can barely see him, but the headshot is enough. 2 on 4 into the lower bomb site. They're going to get the bomb. Sip's got to get some nasty opener kill here. Bolts a hard position to clear, especially with an AWP. Don't think this is the first place Farley checks. Zip showing his face on short. Oh, Farley. Oh, he didn't spot him. Legs seen first. Bolts gets the kill. And Zip trying to go mad, but only
here for Astralis. Vinny's going to be under pressure, but he's got a better position. And so therefore will take out Zipex, drawing the numbers back to an equilibrium. Utility saved as well here for Vinny. Throws the smoke down. Forces Astralis into a narrow corridor on the right side of the smoke, and Fallen brings down Glaive FNX there to clear fight. They will towards this B site. Utility starting to be placed. Double setup, the monster side. Bolt's under pressure, but deals with this so many times. Deals with it without issue. Nade takes out Glaive, the rest of his teammates stepping up, and Bolts with the final few bullets in the... Because of where Bolts is playing, he's not going to pick up info that early. He's got to rely on the utility to give way. Here they come. Bolts will hear them. Can he get a pick? First bullet inaccurate, but recovers to get that pick. Now looking for the second. Config runs him down, creates space, and allows Astralis into the site with just enough time. Shot from Farley upon the peak, and it's just Fallen left in the 1 versus 2.
Hey, if he wins it, it makes up for absolutely everything. But you're right, picked up, AK and gone. Want to risk walking into an AWP. Flashes out monster. Oh, he peeked a second too soon. Vinny, before it popped, got the spot, and Blame gets dropped. There's an angle to Zip, but he can't see. He just fires off a reaction and finds that trade. 4 on 4. 25 seconds they've got to go.
Fallen. Oh, spotted a player just right in front of him, but can't really take the opportunity with the bomb is at the back of the pack, and he knows the Farlick's there. He knows that he's got him, but he has to move quickly, has to move around. Scope has made the sound, but it draws him into first crosshair and a double kill. Coming in for the CT at the time. It's so limited. Bomb loose. And Astralis will not be taking map point. Imperial with the peak on up. Fur has to quickly change position. Oh no, Fallen peeks out towards long and opens up a chance for Farley.
Oh, what a flash.
Oh, it's so good. It completely blinds Fur and opens up a chance to move forward. Astralis taking ground. Config deep in the bank, looking to remove all of FNX's money, but FNX battles back. The securities come through. Wiped out Config. But still a lot more to be done here as Astralis put the bomb down. Oh,
they go through the smoke with a flashbang. Bit premature. It's only Vinny. Bolts can't even help him, and Imperial start to consider the money, the economics. Anyone realizing from Imperial, and right there, rather 8 rounds. So Astralis quite a comeback. Shadow advantage. First sees one, but there's a Molotov and there's Config to trade. He's trapped. He got more damage than you should ever be able to in that position. Fallen's reaggressing, but the AWP won't clear it. Oh, he's walking in. Flash. Farley has to dodge it. Fallen's dead. And this AWP continues to wreak havoc. 4 on 2 for Astralis to go to the playoffs.
Astralis surely have no problem with making it that. They just have to drop FNX and Vinny. A kit in the hands of FNX rather, but no utility for either. Bomb's going to go down on the B side. Both players for Imperial elsewhere start to realize they've got to make that rotation down. They've got to try and compete here, but getting through Flame F is a big problem. They now used another smoke. Astralis keeping them at bay. Nick goes forward, softens them up again. Vinny finally taken out in just a moment before FNX will come through heaven and be taken out as well.
This is it, folks. What a drawn-out series. What an affair for Astralis, but they've got to be happy with the result. That's all that matters.